And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we are back to the United States. I know that it's been a while since I played a United States specific game, but here we are. We're going to give you a lot of content over the next couple of weeks. Probably a couple games per day. Maybe even bring back news of the day, maybe sports events of the week. So comment down below if you like news of the day. It's a little bit of work to do it, but I want to get back into some of those unique games that we've played in the past. This being one of them in the United States. We haven't played this game, but I know a majority of you out there aren't necessarily from the United States. There's a good portion of this audience that is from the United States. So we're going to do a little bit of a United States round over the next couple of weeks with the 4th of July Independence Day coming. And in this game created by DoubleDuke, it's Ubiquitous USA, which is an interesting title, but over 1,000 ubiquitous public locations from across the USA handpicked, which is a key. I like handpicked games from official coverage. All locations are in areas which respectfully share at least one of among about 50 of the most common place names. Distribution follows settlement dispersion within the greater contiguous U.S. region. Interesting, a lot of words there, but nonetheless, a good game here to play. And we're going to do this as a no move, no time limit challenge. And as always, the play along link in the description below. Off we go to Ubiquitous. Wow, USA. Maybe is it omnipresent? We're all over the place. Maybe that's what it is. We're in Hudson. I guess the names Hudson could be in New York. Hudson, a traditional United States name, but this Hudson's only got a population of 458. There's a cemetery and probably a lot more cattle than the population. And elevation almost a mile high at 5,094 feet. So which means we're in the Mountain West. And snow-capped mountains off to the west. And this is interesting. Hudson, where would Hudson be? Hudson, Wyoming? Hudson, Colorado? Well, Riverton, Shoshone. Riverton and Shoshone are off to the east. Okay. Well, let's go find where Hudson is. Mountain range to the west. Riverton, Wyoming? Does that sound like it would be? Let's take a look at Wyoming. That's from the landscape. This is what it feels like to me. Could be Colorado, but I'm thinking more. And there we are, Riverton. The Wind River Reservation to Riverton is now Shoshone. There we are. This looks like Wyoming to me. Shoshone, Riverton, Hudson. So here we are, Hudson, Cody Place, Arapahoe, Boulder Flats, and the mountains. What mountains are these? Lizard Peak? Wow. So this isn't even the Grand Tetons, which is up here. Wyoming's such a large state and the least populated state in the country, I believe. Hudson, Wyoming Custom Meats, Hudson Town Office, Hudson Draw, English Muffin Bakery. Comment down below if you've been to Hudson, Wyoming. But yeah, this just felt like Wyoming to me. Riverton I've heard of before, or I think, yeah, there's probably more cattle in Hudson than there are people. Ski off to the mountains there in the west. So we are on Rendezvous Road, which is an interesting road here. Okay, so that curves there. So I'm thinking we're probably the Big Corral Ditch. Okay, there's that road there. Maybe that's Rendezvous Road. Should be a little road here. That, I guess, is that road that ends about there. So I think we're on the 789. Seems like a good enough spot for me. And let's see, is there any? Yeah, I'm just going to maybe move it ahead a little forward. And let's go for that. Ooh, a little off on that one. We were closer to town than I had thought. 1.4 miles, 4,991 points. Okay, there we are. All right, lost some points there. I thought I was going to get a perfect score on that one. But alas, no. Does that say Auburn? So Auburn's in Alabama, but I don't think this looks like Alabama. It looks like California just with the trees. On 3rd Street North, we got tennis courts and a lady about to water her grass or a lawn, which is needing a lot of rain, and it looks like the door is open. She's got her raincoats there, which probably hasn't been used in a while. From that, she's looking to water the lawn. Okay, so I said California. This could be Auburn, Washington. These trees are interesting. We're definitely on the west coast, looking west here. This could be Oregon as well. Let's look for license plates. I'm going to think now we're more Pacific Northwest. Auburn, a pretty popular name, though. Okay, so I can't really tell here. She's also got Mountain Dew in the back of her car. So not only does she like to water her lawn, she also likes to drink Mountain Dew, which is an interesting American drink. Auburn, Washington. Would that sound right? Auburn, Oregon? No, because that doesn't sound right. Auburn, California? Maybe. We're going to go to the West Coast on this one. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start up here and work our way south. I think, if anything, we're closer to the coast. I don't think we're inland, just by the trees and whatnot. I could be wrong on that, but let's just go down here. Government Camp, that's an interesting name for a town. Albany, so there's an Albany, New York. Springfield, you see a lot in the United States. Sisters Bend, Oregon. Ashland is a pretty common name. Maybe it is Auburn. Would this be Auburn? Interesting. Okay, so I don't think we're this far south. We got Weed, California. Whiskey Town, Weed. Interesting town names in California. Auburn, Washington. Auburn, California. Okay. Let's go back up to Washington. My initial thought was this is, let's just take a look at the trees. Yeah, this has got to be Washington because it just has to be. Because that's where my gut was taking me on this. Can't make out the license plates, unfortunately, on any of these. There's a minivan, so we see rounds. There's somebody walking over there. Okay, so we're gonna let's zoom in a little more here. Index. It's an interesting name. And here we are, Auburn, right here between Seattle and Tacoma. So it was, interestingly enough, I believe this is it, although this could be in a lot of different states, Auburn High School. But there's an Auburn, Alabama. The University of Auburn is in Alabama, for those of you outside of the country. The Oddfellows Pub and Eatery. And we are looking south to north on... We're just going to look for 3rd Street. 3rd Street Northeast. And Auburn Avenue is not where we are. Does that say north? Is the E missing? Looks like it could be. The Auburn Missionary Baptist Church is right here. So looking west is where this lady's house is, right here. I think we can pretty much confirm that we're right about there, and we're going to go for that in Auburn, Washington. And there we are, a perfect score. So interesting names, that's for sure. Newport, there's a Newport, Rhode Island, although I don't think this is it. We do have a red flag, Newport Fire Department. This could be just a fire flag, not a flag of a state. But Newport, this could be Newport, Ohio. I know there's a Newport, Ohio. Well, not much to go off of here. That is for sure. So, okay. So Newport. Newport Fire Department. Could be like Eastern Ohio in this. I've driven a lot through Ohio, so I feel like I've seen that. And again, a lot of this for me is just off of, again, just some of the things that my gut feeling. This is more of an instinct type of game. But although this might not be Ohio, just because I look at this chimney in the middle of this building, and I'm not feeling it there. I don't know that this is Ohio with that type of chimney in the middle of the. This could be Newport, Massachusetts. I'm thinking more northeast now. Just if I look at the buildings here, that chimney just feels more northeastern to me. Okay, so this is going to be a hard one. Might take a little while, but let's see if we can find Newport, Maine, Newport, New Hampshire, Newport, Vermont, Newport. So there's Newport here. I don't think this is it, right? It's not Newport, Rhode Island. Newport, Connecticut, Newport, Massachusetts seems like it's got a better ring to it. Florida, Massachusetts doesn't sound like it's got a good ring to it, but there we are. You can go to Florida and Massachusetts. How about that? Granby, Newport. Uxbridge, Clinton, Hudson. There's Hudson again. So we found Hudson in two different spots. Billerica, Newburyport. I don't feel like this is near the ocean. I feel like this is a little further inland, if anything. Newport, Pennsylvania. No, that chimney just could be throwing me off. Aha, here's Newport. Is this Newport, New Hampshire? So there we are. There's a Newport. You go far enough, you find Newport. St. Patrick Catholic Church. Newport, Middle High. Okay. So do we think Newport Fire Department south of town? Wait, hold on. Is this south? Northwest. Okay, seems like it could line up. Maybe not, though. Do you think this is South Main? The strategy zone. Nope, now we're in a Goshen. Okay, so not feeling it on this one. Not feeling it on this Newport. There is a river though. The Sugar River. It's awfully close to the river to this road. I don't think this is it. Could be here though. Could be. There's some homes here. This is a new one. Maybe this didn't show up, but we could be there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one, folks. Mount Sunapee. Would it scary be over that way? Maybe. The Newport Fire Department. Let's take a look and make sure it's not north of town. This might not be even the right town. Um, what I'm not seeing is a fire department for this town. Division of Motor Vehicles. An airport? Nope. I don't think we're there. So I'm not sure if this is the right Newport. It could be over here, though. Sugar River. Wendell, New Hampshire. No. That's probably not it. Okay. So there's Newport. Newport, Vermont. Are we going to go and look at all these spots? China, freedom, unity. I think we have the Newport. I'm thinking. I mean, this has got to be it, right? Like, you got pine trees. This probably says "Welcome to Newport" even here. Let's just go back to this. The only problem is this road does curve in not the right direction, right? So this is going off to this. It should curve back this way. And I'm not seeing it. So I don't think this is it. I thought this was going to be fairly easy. Newport, there's another Hudson. Newport, Connecticut, maybe. I mean, would that be a possibility? I'm not sure. I do feel that this is in the Northeast, though. There's another Goshen. So we saw Goshen in New Hampshire. New Haven. We're not seeing a Newport. Hartford. See, it's along this river here. Because it looks like a fairly large river. Rocky Hill. No, Old Lyme. Norwich. Coventry. A lot of English. There's Union, which is interesting. Sunderland. So there we are. I got Sunderland. Just need Newcastle. I'm not. There's Rutland in Massachusetts. Also Rutland in Vermont. So a lot of town names. This could be an exercise in futility because this could be in several states. Let's just see if we see a scan of making sure we're not over here. I know there was a Newport in, like in this, no, maybe it's Newark. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Was there a Newport? I mean, that's got to be it, right? Should I just go for it? It just doesn't feel like it adds up, though. I can't tell if this is an American flag, but I can't tell if this is a state flag or if this is like a memorial for like, I don't know. Can't make out that plate either. I don't think this is New York. Is that an Ohio license plate? That's where I'm not sure. I do feel like it could be Massachusetts. Excuse me. Wow. Sneezing. Let's stick with that. Let's go for it. We were 144 miles away in New York. Newport, New York. Interesting. Okay, there's the Newport Fire Department. Almost lines up interestingly on the West Canada Creek. So we got the wrong Newport. And are we at another town of Dayton? Dayton, Ohio. This is not. So Dayton Town Hall. It's the fall or autumn, Halloween, pumpkins. We're out in the West. We are out in the West. I can tell by the buildings or the homes and the mountains off to the southwest. Wow, this is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. There's deer walking across the street with not a care in the world, it seems. Trash cans knocked over. Or rubbish bins. Looks like a ghost in the house there. Ubiquitous USA. Interesting. This is an interesting game, that's for sure. Dayton. There's a Dayton, Ohio, but this is definitely not it. I can tell you that. Dayton, Wyoming? And I think it is Dayton, Wyoming, because I see what looks like Wyoming here. I don't know what just came to my mind was this hill over here without any trees. And then you've got hills without trees that look like the Great Plains. And then you've got hills with pine trees, which feels Wyoming, these homes here, Wyoming. So we're at Wyoming. So we're getting another round with Wyoming. Maybe I need to go to Wyoming, where the buffalo roam. So we need to find where Dayton is in Wyoming. The only Dayton I know of is the city of Dayton, the home of the Flyers in Dayton, Ohio. I've been through this area plenty of times. But in this round, we are in this great state of Wyoming. Now I just need to find where the little town of Dayton is. But we're seeing mountains off to the south, so I don't think that we're in the eastern part of the state. I think we could be in the western part. And here we are at Dayton. We're in the northern part of the state near Sheridan, Wyoming. I think there was somebody that visited there. I forget who that was. Maybe it was Harold Balder or Baldwin Bankrupt in Sheridan. Pretty cool town, a cowboy town, I would assume. This is probably another cowboy town, Dayton, Wyoming. Near the Sandturn Interpretive Site, which is interesting. What do we have down here? Big Mountain, Black Mountain, Walker Mountain, the She-Bear Mountain, and Wolf. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of wolves out in Dayton, Wyoming. Okay, so we're at Dayton Town Hall. I think we can... the Branding Iron Cafe, the Crazy Woman Saloon, Almost Anything Storage, the Tongue River. Man, this is Dayton, Wyoming is the place you want to be. Dayton Fire and Rescue. So not only getting fire stations, the town. Are we at the town shop? The town shop, the Gallery on Main, the Crazy Woman Saloon. Where is this town hall? The town of Dayton Pool, the Mountain Inn. Maybe we're just there. Okay. Broadway, where are you? Maybe we are here. I don't know. This is interesting. Dayton Town Hall, the town shop. But there would be a street here, right? So this is not it. Dayton Community Hall. But we're looking north. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is it here. Maybe we're on Bridge Street. I don't know. They're hiding the town hall from us on this map, which is interesting. Oh, wait. Here we are. No, the Dayton Town Hall's here on Broadway. Not hiding it at all. It's right there in front of me. I didn't even see it. I guess I'm looking for other things. Wow. Interesting. Dayton Volunteer Fire Department. Volunteers, the town of Dayton Pool. And behind this over here is the Branding Iron Cafe. So there we are. We're getting a couple fire departments in Wyoming in this game. Ubiquitous USA. And we get off to the fifth and final round. And we've got Newport. So we're getting twos. We're getting 2 states, 2 towns, and 2 fire departments. And a veterinary hospital in a place that it looks like it's snowing. Which, this looks like Massachusetts plates. On City, is it City Farm? There's a lake off to the northeast. Looks like they just cut their grass or something. It's weird. Oh boy, Newport. The twos and in a blizzard, a flurry blizzard. And this looks like a Massachusetts plate. That looks like a Vermont plate. Oh boy. Okay, let's go check out. We're going to check out this Newport that we were just in. If we can find it. Oh, Newport. This game's driving me a little crazy, to be honest with you. Cincinnatus. There's Auburn again. Man, this is ubiquitous. This is everywhere. This is a good game. I like this. There's Newport. All right. So is there a city something road? No, I don't think this is the Newport. Although it does say Old City Road, but I don't think this is the Newport that we're looking for. I think the Newport we're looking for is in Massachusetts, which just going off these plates? I can't tell that plate there. Although that looks like a green license plate. This is Massachusetts. That looks green. So maybe this is Newport, Vermont. Maybe we're like down here somewhere. And if it is, maybe this is Newport. Should we just check this Newport we are? I mean, probably should just double check, make sure there's no like where we were before, where we selected the Veterans Club, Elm, which is another ubiquitous name in the United States, Elm Street, Union, Cary. This is actually, I've actually, in a weird way, have enjoyed this game. I know some of you might not have. This is looking east, southeast. I'm not feeling this one. So let's go over to this part of Vermont, Jamaica, Vermont. Let's just see. Are we going to find a Newport? There's Massachusetts that we're in, Peru, Goshen, Conway. Oh, man. There's another Sunderland. There's another Peru. It's a lot of... It is ubiquitous when you start seeing these names in the United States. Baltimore. Didn't realize there's a Baltimore. There's a Baltimore, Ohio, I believe, or something like that. Jeez. Ludlow. Benson, West Haven. Goshen again. Goshen's a name that you see a lot. Thetford. Do we dare scroll out a little bit? We can, I think. Not seeing Newport, folks. Could be, of course, in the north, but I don't... Ah, here we are. Here's Newport. There's another Newport. There's two Newports. Oh, boy. How do you like that? Is that even possible? Two Newports side by side. Who came up with this? All right. So this game is going to be driving me nuts. I will say that. But we just need to find that veterinary. Okay, Newport Veterinary Hospital, City Farm Road. Yes, this has got to be it. In between the Newports. Oh boy, I think we're right about there. Yeah, let's go there. The City Farm Road is where we are on the 105 in Vermont. Take a deep breath. That was a stressful game, but it was a very interesting game. 24,143. Newport, Wyoming, Auburn. We saw an Auburn over here. If anything, Wyoming, Newport. Yeah, there we are. What a game. What an interesting game. Dayton, Wyoming. What was the first one? Hudson. That was a while ago. Auburn, Washington. And we got Newport, New York, and Newport, Vermont. And we selected Newport, New Hampshire. And there's a Newport, Rhode Island. Ubiquitous USA. This is a pretty decent game. Might drive you crazy, but yeah, pretty decent game. I enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button. Share this with your friends. We did not make onto the leaderboard, but I see that it took a while. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Want to get to 2,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications, and I always appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and play. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.